Hello, welcome to another episode, the second continuation of this episode on what we are discussing on touts and the coastal belt, Kalangut, and generally about illegalities, dance bars, XYZ related to our tourism industry. I will in short introduce our panel again. Advocate Siddharth Samant Bab, welcome. Umesh Bab Gaonkar, retired SP, Umesh Bab. Sudesh Maekar, Kalangut, politician, formerly deputy Sarpanch. John Bab Lobo, President All Goa Tourism Stakeholders Association. John Bab, welcome. Damien Tellis, Vice President Kalangut Constituency Forum. Damien Bab, welcome. Samant Bab, let me start with you in short before we throw the thing open. About the laws I want specifically. Because 100, 200 rupees, like Umesh Bab was saying just.
That's what, in fact, as far as touts are concerned,
unless
you put stringent fines on them, so much that it takes away their 1 month's income. They will not see if you put 1 lakh rupees fine on them for not registering and doing the job in accordance with law. Nobody will come again, because unless you pay that fine, you will not come out of the jail. So, or there could be various other ways they can be dealt with. But of course, that law is toothless. Absolutely, they don't care for that. Going there, it is like gambling act. Hardly anything. You see the matka, somebody has been arrested. He laughs at the police officer when such raids and these are conducted, because he knows nothing is going to happen. Similar thing has happened with, as far as other things are concerned, I think we need to streamline about extortion rackets which are going on there. That law is already strong. Only thing, slightly willingness of the state, the machinery of the state, and to deal with these things in iron heart. That is what is lacking. So that needs to be activated. That everything is in play. And as I said, for this you need a
public pressure.
Public pressure, and government will have to put their policy in place and task force to identify in which areas, how much, when, which will be
we'll get Umesh Bab.
Modes and apparatus.
See, presently the action which is being taken, I think it is under Tourist Trade Act, where there is a arrangement of fine, but that is negligible, and seizure of things, and on deposit of certain amount I think they release. Here now powers are with the tourism officers as well as the police. That's how now they are clashes are there. But that law is not means provisions are not that strong. Here basically what happened, every state they have the local laws considering their problems and all. For Bombay there was a Bombay Police Act. Our Goa Police Act till today has not been materialized. Even I remember once the bill was drafted, but then it never came into the house.
96-97 you are talking about.
Yes. So these kind of provisions can be made under the local act, that is a Goa Police Act. For example, now I am telling you, in Bombay when underworld was going out of control, they came with a MOCA. And MOCA found to be the strongest law in the entire India. Because India, the central act is UAPA, that is unlawful assembly and terrorists and all that. But MOCA is so powerful, most of the underworld dons, they were inside because of MOCA. So here these are considerably not that serious activities. But to control, we need a stringent provisions with some stringent punishment like a fine, if not imprisonment. For that provisions can be made under the Goa Police Act, or they have to come out with the strong law only considering all the nuisances and problems related to the tourism.
And the main culprit who is organizing this is somewhere sitting in the other place who does not get it. Just like how drug dealings happen. The main culprit never get it. It's only the smaller carriers who get caught.
In fact, we have made some study and we came to know from the time dance bars were closed down in Mumbai, this problem has come to Goa. So also when we started raiding Baina, and Baina is closed down, red light area.
Now they moved here.
They have moved everywhere. There is no particular area. But law is there in place, at least for a place trade to
there
take
you
action.
can
Only you have to identify if there is any brothel keeper, there is a organized brothel, or some bosses are involved, then there is a severe
Protection,
punishment.
political protection has to be there. Otherwise, this thing cannot happen. What do you think, Sudesh? Now, you see, you are more directly involved than anybody because
See, we need to
you
understand
happen
one thing. The quality of tourism.
that is a
See, if we consider at the same time law will take its own course, we need to concentrate on how to attract quality tourists in Goa as well as Kalangut.
How you going to attract quality tourists when all these things are happening? Who wants
At
to
the
be troubled
same
like
time,
this?
at the same time, if we work on the quality and these things are stopped. For example, the name of Kalangut and beach belt is getting spoiled because of everything. See, if the quality of the tourists is declining, automatically all the bad things will come.
See, Glenn, it is
And
this
everything
way.
will get attracted to it.
It's a chicken and egg story. See, in 80s and 90s, were there not good tourists which were coming? Now, why they have stopped coming?
Why you think?
I
It's
will
obvious.
because
no?
of
Because
this
bad
reason.
things,
Because
see-
bad things. See, a good tourist will not come where all the in your hotel where you are staying, there is a raid, 5-6 prostitutes are arrested. You are not involved. Next time you will never come to that hotel. It's so simple.
There was a
so these
time-
people who have stopped coming is only because of these touts and kind of activities that there were. See, there are police. I'm sorry, there are tourists who are willing to come to Goa irrespective of all these things.
They not go to Kalangut, they'll go somewhere
They
else.
go somewhere.
There was a time Kalangut beach was flooded with only foreign tourists.
Foreigner. That was long, very long. back.
And good quality Indian
So
tourists.
all these foreign tourists left Kalangut and they have gone to other
Because
Now-
of crowding.
Now,
80s and 90s.
now they have stopped coming, and the Indian crowd is coming in.
It's not they have stopped coming. The lot of Indian crowd
They
who
have
want
shifted to
this
other place.
have started coming. That's why they have stopped
They
coming.
have stopped coming.
Now I am from that coastal belt. I don't think when I have last been to Kalangut beach. I don't remember. I remember holiday time. We from my mom's place we used to walk to Kalangut beach. We used to walk. Today go to Kalangut beach. Oh God. Right? You know, beyond the church, I don't think I go to Kalangut
Few days
beyond the
back,
church. That's
few days
it.
back, all the locals got together. Around 3,000 locals made a silent protest, and after nothing happened.
Why silent protest? You should have been sitting outside whoever's in charge of that area. Yeah.
That will eventually come.
Hopefully, yeah, John. Sorry.
This is what I'm saying. See, Kalangut was made famous by the hippies and
Yes.
the foreign
Yes.
tourists. Foreigner is like a queen bee. Wherever the queen bee is there, the other workers come around. And the workers, I think, are the Indian domestic tourists. So now the queen bee has disappeared.
But the workers are still there.
Workers are still there, thinking that the queen is still there. But the queen has gone away from Kalangut. The beach, Kalangut beach was called the queen of the beaches, and the foreigners was the queen of the tourism, and they have gone. But what I'm trying to say is that all these illegal things that are happening on the beach, the locals are made target for this. Locals are made to respect the law, but these outsiders who are here, they don't respect the law. They can buy the politicians, they can buy the police, they can buy the bureaucrats, they can even buy the locals, and they can do whatever they want. So that is why I'm not just blaming the police and even the locals are bought by the outsiders.
Of course.
And we are the ones who are responsible for getting
The
them. there.
owners of the dance bars are all locals from Kalangut. They have hired the dance
They
bars
are.
to all these
It-
outsiders.
it-
Then what about that?
it
And
is
some people who are in power even today.
Yes, they have been brought by the locals. Not brought. They have been rented the premises by the locals, but they are patronized by the politicians and bureaucrats.
Who got money?
Well, yes, and these are all the Delhi guys, Bombay, Bangalore guys who have got loads of money with them. They come and try to invest here. And it's
See,
easy-
John Bob, I just want to put maybe I want to be a little bit of a devil's advocate. Now I want to know one thing. Lot of business comes from outside Goa, right?
Yeah.
Lot of business comes from say Bombay, Delhi, X, Y, Z. Okay, they invest in good projects. Like for example, Taj is not local.
Yeah.
Marriott is not local. So many hotels are there, restaurants are there, Vagator, good. But there's also this bad part. So much all these ministers and everybody talks, not only local, at all levels, including center. No, we want good quality, we want good quality. Array, money is welcome, but where are you putting the money? In drugs, in prostitution, in massage parlors? That the agency should stop. No, my point is only this, not more than this. See, it is not possible. No, John Bob, I disagree with you. It is not possible for locals to take on these people. You are telling one thing, somebody comes with like
No.
10 crores. What a guy who's earning 10, 15,000 rupees is going to do against him here? What is he going to do?
I'm not
This is
saying-
the see.
Yeah.
My point is the government and its agencies should check where this money is
Yes,
coming from.
you are right.
Where is it?
Yes.
Such huge money coming from where?
And how it is come.
Yes, and how it is being put in, what are all these agencies, how these people are running it, only then things will be sorted. Otherwise, government, the politicians should realize, ultimately, if the Goans are not there, tomorrow it will be some XYZ who is going to become MLA, it's not going to be a local.
Initially they were welcome because they had spending power, more spending power,
Yeah.
especially Delhi,
And
Bangalore, Bombay. So these guys were welcome
Yes.
initially.
Yes.
Now once they started coming here, they started their own businesses.
Yeah, sorry, John. I
So
interrupted.
what I'm trying to say that we are trying to follow the law, but outsiders they are not following. There are so many vendors on
This
the
is
beach,
serious.
hawkers on the beach. See, like right now, the shack owners were attacked by the government
Correct.
for not having consent to operate. More than about 70-80 shacks are closed now. So why are only the local shacks been closed? There are restaurants being run by the outsiders who are not having consent to operate, no licenses at all for anything. So why are they not attacking them? So, and they are also being patronized by the touts and the outsiders. So law should be equal for everyone. You
Law
can-
should be equal. According to me, law should be more equal for Goans.
Yes.
Sorry, I disagree. How many Goas do we have?
Very few goals.
Oh, no, how many? We have one Goa. This is, we are from here. Law, this is our state. It is for us. Law should be for us, not for anybody else. Sorry, I disagree with you. Equal. Agree.
No,
We'll go to court and fight. But this is Goa. Goa is ours.
Yes.
And for Goans, there should be a. Obviously, it should be more than that.
Yes.
Protection. Go to Himachal, go to Delhi, go to
Everywhere.
Bombay, and try to do this. See what happens.
No,
Go
you're
and see.
You're driven out from.
Alright, they're
You
not
can-
driven out is a very polite thing. What he'll do to you, I cannot speak
Yeah.
in front of the camera. Sorry, Damian, I interrupted you too often. Please go ahead.
सर अबाउट ड्रग्स ही आहा म्हणून सगळ्याक गाजता हे ड्रग्सांची खबर आनी हे ड्रग्स कोण प्रमोट करता टाउट्स करता आतां फाटीं खूब वर्सां जालीं आमच्या आमदारान एसांब्लीन सांगलेलें बाबा ड्रग्स डिलरांची आपूण नांवां आमच्या सीएमांक दितलो म्हणून देन आजून पासून तेणेन दिली वो ना पळय ती खबर ना ह्या सीएमांक तरी आदल्या सीएमांक तर दिवंक नासली तेणें ह्या सीएमांक तर तेणें दिवची म्हणून आमची तेका एक मागणी कित्याक ड्रग्सांचे बिझनेस तरी कमी जातले आनी आमचे पळय भुरगे ड्रग्सांनी पळय इनवॉल्व जाता ते मातशे उणें जातले तेन्ना पयले तुमी मातशे आमच्या आमदाराक कडच्यान ती ना दी म्हणून सीएमांक ड्रग्स डिलरांची ते मातशें तुमी इन्सिस्ट करा
ते ना दिल्यार कोणाक पयशे येवचे ना न्हू So तेका लागून ना घेयना कित्याक तेंचे पयशे बंद जातले न्हू येवपाचे
ना जाल्यार तेणेन तसले स्टेटमेंट करूं उपकारना न्हू लोकांक फटोवपाचें सरकाराक फटोवपाचें जरी तर तसलो स्टेटमेंट तर हांवें केल्लो
देवेन बाब तोय सरकारान हा न्हू.
ना हांव आतां कितें म्हणटा तसलो तर स्टेटमेंट हांवें केल्लो जाल्यार म्हाका व्हरून भितर बसोवपाचें आनी म्हाजी ना दिल्या बरोबर म्हाका सोडचें नासलें म्हाका बेलूय मेळची नासली कित्याक हांव ड्रग्स डिलरांक कनेक्टेड आहा म्हणून पूण आतां कोण कनेक्टेड आहा ड्रग्स डिलर्सांक एका टाउट्सांक कोण कनेक्टेड आहा म्हाका आनी एक उगड आसा कानोळेचे ग्रामसभेक एक टाउट्सांचो इश्यू येयलो आनी आमचो आमदार मायकल लोबो हे ग्रामसभेक आसलो तेन्ना तो कितें सांगूं लागलो टाउट्स म्हणूं लागलो जाय म्हणून आपल्याचें म्हणूं लागलो ऑफिसान भरपूर लोक येयलो आनी आमकां टाउट्स तर तूं बंद कशी आमकां बिझनेस जावचें ना म्हणून तो सांगूं लागलो तेन्ना हांवें ताका कितें सांगलें जे पळय कोण तुज्या ऑफिसान पळय येयल्ले ते तिमकां ग्रामसभेक धाड आनी ग्रामसभेक विशय मांडूंक लाय बाबा आमकां टाउट्स जाय म्हणून तिमकां टाउट्स जाय आनी आमकां टाउट्स नाका आमी डिबेट करुया
पण
आयज
ग्रामसभा मेंबर्स न्हू जाल्यार ते मागीर ते do they
ना.
are
So they are the voters. They are the voters.
ना ग्रामसभा मेंबर ते न्हू आयज पासून एकलो हॉटेल ओनर ओ एकलो रेस्टॉरंट ओनर कसलोच ओनर टाउट्सांच्या फेवरान उलोवपाक आयज पासून ग्रामसभेक येयना म्हणटकूच कोणाक हे टाउट्स जाय हे आतां पॉलिटिशियन कोणाक सेल्ड करता टाउट्सांक आनी टाउट्स प्रमोट करता पळय तेमकां जालें ना
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. सुदेश बाब तुका मातशें स्पॉटान घालता हांव. तुमचो MLA फ्रॉम युअर पार्टी सेज पीपल विथ ब्लॅक सूट्स येता म्हणून कोण ते ब्लॅक सूट्स सीएम मातसो बेजार जालो आयना बट ब्लॅक सूट्स येता म्हणून आलो यू वर ऑल शॉक्ड लायक गोंयकार तो ब्लॅक सूट जालो बीचेर वयतो ना
It's a normal political statement. Black suit. आता तुवें घालूंक ना सगळे
I grew घातले
So it is see, it is when म्हाका जर कितें कमी पडटा, so if I'm that level of frustration which is coming out, and that is coming out on the camera. That's it. आणि काय नव्हते. See, we need to, as far as law is concerned, see, तोच MLA म्हणटा की law should come. He is there in ruling for last 11 years.
Correct, that's my point.
So we need to take the responsibility and see things are put in place. Otherwise, we are not doing anything. We are just slowly and steadily we are killing the golden
goose.
Yes.
who lays the golden egg. Everyone is getting fed after mining. Everyone is getting fed on tourism directly or indirectly.
Absolutely.
आज चडशे मायनर जे मायनिंगेन आसले ते थंय तेंच्यांनी पयसो कालांगूट कोस्टल बेल्टांनी घातलेलो आसा. पूण आमी स्लोली जे ट्युरिजम जे जर तर वायट ट्युरिजम बंद जालें येवपाचें फुडें गोंयांत ट्युरिजम कोणूच येवचो ना. कित्याक दिस इज द लास्ट हायट वॉट वी आर एट. बरे ट्युरिस्ट येयले वी आर स्लोली डिक्लायनींग आनी सामके जे ट्युरिस्ट 100-200 रुपयांक जे सर्वायव करता ते ट्युरिस्टाचेर आमी सर्वायव करता. आमी जर खंय तरी एक फुल स्टॉप घालिना लायक जस्ट आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स योगी आदित्यनाथ तो JCB घेवन भोंवता कितें म्हणटा पळय JCB बाबा वॉट सी दॅट कायंड ऑफ मेंटॅलिटी शूड कम फॉर फ्यू पीरियड ऑफ टायम क्लियर एंड then we can start afresh. Otherwise we are not going anywhere. We are just passing on the buck from this fellow to that fellow, that fellow to this fellow.
Totally. The funny part is in Kalangut, most of the restaurant, I'm not saying all, most of the restaurant, food is 100 rupees a plate. 100 rupees biryani. Though I think we have brought it up in one of the discussions. 100 rupees biryani. How is it possible to give? You tell me. Are we using stray dogs or are you using whom to give 100 rupees?
You will find a beach view property room for 800 to 1000. That is also there.
See, we have traveled all over the world. The room rates are not cheap anywhere in the world. Kalangut Kandolim is like considered the cheapest place to live.
I see.
You go to Himachal, room is costing around 3,500
Minimum.
rupees. Simple room.
Minimum, yeah.
But in Kalangut, you can get room for 800-700 rupees.
So now it's come down.
Yes.
That too,
Because-
beach view,
and-
2 minutes walk from
Yeah.
the beach.
And that too, people are put at least 4 to 5 people in one room. By whom? By all these outsiders who have taken the places on rent. So like people who are genuinely in the business, in the guest house and all, they can't sell their rooms because they are saying, Baba, my rate is 2,000, 2,500. So nobody wants to stay there because you can get a room for 800 rupees. When this is a gold mine for all the Goans, we should be making money, but outsiders are coming and making all the money from here, and the locals are just sitting and watching them.
And more than that, they're destroying the place,
Yes.
making the money and destroying the place, right? I don't know.
Of course.
No, but online booking is there.
Yes.
When online booking facility is available,
Yeah.
why this disgraceful touting is there?
No. Yeah.
See, it is become an habit. आता कितें जाला we have
It
been
doesn't cost you
accepted
anything, no?
last
Online.
15-20 years we need these touts to it is in our mind that we need these touts
Who needs
to
it?
run the
Businessmen.
business. Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
They have become in short sales executive for all the businesses around.
But sales executive is of a certain thing, no? So if they are found,
Yeah,
they
like
should be caught, no?
how Umesh sir said in the beginning. This was started by a small guest house and all to bring customers to them.
Correct.
But it was the locals who were running. But now this thing has gone to a higher level. If the room is sold in a hotel, a guest house or hotel for 2,000 rupees, these touts say the room is for
500.
these
Room
touts
for
say
500.
they say 5,000 rupees. So they give the owner 2,000 rupees and they pocket 3,400.
See, up to selling rooms, it is fine. But if it goes above, then it is a
This is all
menace.
services, no?
then they give the other services, no? Once you rent a room, they get other services along with that.
Sudesh, you will agree. You all are saying they are outsiders, but now they are well settled in Goa.
Goa.
They are also hotels in
Yeah.
Goa. Don't ignore the main thing which is there.
Yeah, they have all been given IDs in Goa.
Oh, it's
They have
not
got double, triple IDs. They have got their own ID cards at home, voting cards at home, and they have also
So
got
where
voting
is the
cards in
question of
Goa.
outsiders now? When
Okay.
they live
Nah.
here, they have got everything
Yeah.
here.
See, I'll tell you
हो
one thing.
आमचो सरकार हो ब्लेम गेमींग करपाचो कित्याक ते आतां पळय हे नाका हे पुलिसांचेर घालता आनी कोणाचेर घालता आनी कोणाचेर घालता आपल्याचेर ते कांयच धरिना हांगा. आदीं होच BJP सरकार ऑपोजिशन आसलो तेन्ना काजिनो नाका म्हणून बॉब मारतालो, माशेलांची रॅली काडली आनी आतां काजिनो ते कितें म्हणटा इट इज पार्ट ऑफ ट्युरिजम. आतां फुडाराक हो सरकार कितें म्हणटलो हे टाउट्सू इज पार्ट ऑफ ट्युरिजम.
It is already.
आमचो सरकार दोनूय तोंडांनी उलयता म्हणटकूच आमी कितें म्हणून कोत्तेले आमी हिंच्या तोंडाक जाप दितेले.
Okay, let me put one political point here. This is when you bring politics, माझी interest माझी earning वाटतं. I'll tell you one thing. See, everybody, most politicians in Goa, except the very shrewd ones, think that they are winning because of these people who are settled in Goa.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. No. Even in Vasco, Murmungao, they are winning because they manage to break the votes of the locals. Till today, if the locals get together and decide that Advocate Samant or Sudesh Mayankar is going to win, he wins. It's not these guys who come and settle here. Why they get so much? 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, you cannot win an election even in 20,000 votes. 1,000, 2,000, हे किते मरे सगळे किते ते भायले whatever we call them, ते 1,000 युनिटी आसा गोंयकार till date फाल्यांचे नको हांव.
Outsiders कितें
ना काय ना
they are united. They will say, okay, once we get money from somebody, we will support only that guy and not somebody else.
It's a vote bank.
Vote bank is word used and abused like appeasement and all by the politicians. But the issue is like this: politicians have to realize that it is the Goans till date who control Goa.
Yeah.
But it may not happen like this. When that happens, the first person to go are the politicians. First persons to get a kick on their ass will be the same guys who are standing for elections. You watch and see.
Yeah.
Politicians have to realize they are betting and pushing against the wrong horse. Goans still control Goa. But I don't know for how long. That may be Sudesh or the Advocate Samant or you all will be able to tell me. I don't know for how long because the way it's coming, the balance will tilt. One day or the
Soon
other.
we will have outsiders ruling Goa.
See, I feel every politician should work for, this is my last 5 years, I'm going to work and there is no next 5 years.
The चार पीढ़ी को तले एक what you're talking about for 5 years.
Then the question are no vote bank.
USA भाशेन जावंक जाय फकत दोनूच टर्मी तेन्ना मात तरी पॉलिटिशियन जाग्यार येतले.
Corruption will get worse.
Yeah, they will start looting more.
I don't think so.
It is only 4 years or 5 years, so let us make more money.
What do you think logically? You also have another thing, but logically, if they only
if that happens, लोग आपले बायले एक चेड्याक भुरग्यांक बसून
चालू फॅमिली राज मागीर सगळ्यांक बसत मारले इलेक्शनाक न्हू एकूच टर्म न्हू एकदांच सगळे पयशे भरया बस सर मागीर.
The big.
Sawan, I want you to bring something on legal. Then I'll bring Umesh
Okay.
also. Just on legal point, what exactly can be done for legally? In short, then I'll come to you because then implementation you can
Legislation.
No,
Yeah.
as we agreed earlier, there has to be a law against something in lines with Makoka or Tada. These are extreme.
Tada repeat.
Tada,
Tada
but
is
it's for
repeat.
this outside.
Tada
No,
repeat.
no, but for organized crime. For organized crime, there was
Covering all this.
something of that nature. Because see, these are the only acts in which the conviction rate is more than 70%.
Only, yes.
These
Otherwise,
are
it is
otherwise it's less than 10%. So in any case, just by making provision in existing laws is not going to take you. You will arrest them. After that, they will come out. There will be no conviction in it because otherwise also there are no. So unless you bring something which is, because these are organized activities which are going on. There is a person who brings them. There is a person who runs the restaurants. Then and with illegal things, then he appoints the tot. So there is an organized. It's an industry which is going on. So therefore, we have to have an act which is under Organized Crimes Act. And for that, there are stringent laws. There are no provision much for bails. Then there are retired judges who, so High Court judges who decide what. So all those parameters, if taken care, then I think these things can come down on everything: illegal massage parlors, to robbing of the tourists, to illegal dance bars, everything can be, even extortion in the tourism ban. All these things, if there is an organized way it is done, then you can apply we will have something in this of Makoka, and I think surely that will. But for that, as I said, willingness of a state and strong tourism policy and strong policy as regards this cracking down illegal things has to be there.
And people are blaming even the government and the politicians. So they have to act. The time has come. This is what I feel.
See, ultimately, if they don't act, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Things are not going to get better.
Yes.
I feel. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. 11 coastal belt MLAs are there. We know those people who are going to be voting for these 11 coastal belt MLAs are living on tourism. Majority of them, or they are abroad. So one of the the people will have to decide. And one thing, but I'm very clear here: the government has to support Goans, locals on the coastal belt, to do business and make money. Goans, forget about anybody else. That is something that I am openly saying, and I'm saying.
So protection to the Goans.
To the locals have to be. Otherwise, like, you want to get a license for a Goan, he has to run. Better to do something illegal. They get a license within 15 days.
Yes.
Army more.
Yeah, like you said earlier, they have to protect the locals. But they are not protecting the locals because they are winning on the votes of the outsiders.
No, that's where I disagree.
So they are winning on the
I
votes.
know. I disagree.
That is a perception
It's
created.
a perception being created by politicians only.
Politicians and
Just
those
to
outsiders
keep-
what
yeah,
we are
just to
talking
keep Goans quiet and
Divide it.
because, yeah, divide, because Goans know politically they may think we may think we are very good, but no, these guys know exactly how to do it. Politicians in Goa win on Goan votes.
They don't know.
Only Goan votes.
No,
Don't
there
ever allow anybody to tell you that.
There are some constituencies
In
which
some
are the
constituency
exceptions.
that
Some
are-
constituencies.
No,
Some
the
exception,
deciding-
exception.
There are, but even in those constituencies, the deciding vote is Goan.
Goa.
Yeah.
Deciding vote is Goan.
See, only on the
we can discuss that because politics was.
No.
Only
Is
on
my
the-
not
thing.
in
We can
that
discuss
sense.
it up till the crowd. But right now we are completely out of time, and this issue has to be sorted out. If a Goan on the coastal belt is going to maintain his place, his home, his name, Goa's name as a tourist destination, and we are not going to get whatever is happening here. Hopefully, bring it under some control. Thanks a lot, Umesh Bab. Thank you, John. Thank you, Damien. Siddharth Bab. And the person who is, I think, under the scanner most, Sudesh Vaikar, for being a politician on the Kalangut coastal belt. Thank you all. And
It's good. It
and-
might be a beginning for a better prospect.
Yes.
Huh?
It will. Hope so.
Yeah. Thank you. And keep watching Goa 365.